All right, session 2 of the Oracle's Four Eyes. You want to find a ship to get to Paratorna. And I had pulled up the map of Fontasalor
Yeah.
to show you where you can do that. Govin said he was going to go down to the port.
Yep.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go with him. Keep him safe.
Thanks.
He probably shouldn't go alone. He gets into trouble.
That is 100% true.
It's like no one will bother you with 6 feet and 8 inches of pissed off wolf man.
Cool, so you send the pissed off dwarf and the pissed off wolf man to go make negotiations. Let's do this.
Not with a goblin.
Hey, he's got profanities.
And actually pretty decent water. I can hopefully at least talk someone into
Yeah.
lending us a boat.
Give us a boat or I'll bite your face.
And
Yep,
then he uses
that's fine.
profanities and water to go, he's really good at it.
That's pretty much all I'd have to do. Okay, so yeah, I'm making my way down to the shipyard with Rory in tow.
Excellent. Arkindry and... But Ganfrid was also going. Ganfrid was going?
Well, I'm not going to leave the other victim alone.
Oh, okay. So Kendry is not going, and therefore Ganfrid is staying with you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's fine. You will make your way through the bustle of humanity in Fontasalor. Lots of people out today. It's your typical middle of the weekday.
Rory's going to have to lead the way because I can't see over the people to get to the shipyard.
There are all sorts of people who are trying to sell stuff to you, of course.
Anything of particular interest? I mean, I'm poor, but I'm not looking for a deal.
I'm very wealthy.
Oh. Yeah,
Well, of course. You have a fellow who calls himself by the name of Andrew da Famarul, who just sort of stands in front of you. He has this type of a carrier system for his back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite a backpack. It's more just a frame. And from this frame, he has all sorts of stuff. He has knives, rosary, ribbons. He has nose hangers, and he has all sorts of other very nice jewelry that you can wear. And he's offering this to both of you because clearly you want to charm whomever is significant other in your life.
Sorry. I'll let you finish.
But he's standing in front, just next to, or in front of, I should say, Malika de Skandok, who she's sitting there on her blanket, and she's offering similar goods, but he's always offering it with just 1 mackerel less than she does.
Huh. Can I walk up to her and then say, that guy's offering this at this price, but I'd like to give you my business, so can I work this rivalry?
Sure, if you want.
Can I roll my water for that?
Yes.
Trying to see if I can get anything at a good price. Despite being a craftsman, I can make this stuff myself, but that's aside from the point.
Rory, your companion just stopped to buy earrings and possibly nipple hangers. I'm just saying, sorry.
You're probably very cute with nipple hangers.
I'm sure.
I was going to say, the flip side is he's probably looking for them for himself.
It's like I just stop and I look behind me because I'm just like, wait, I don't hear what the...
I just sat there and go, wait, I just want to ride this wave.
Mahalo.
I just fold my arms and just kind of stare at you, just like tapping my bicep.
A moment. Just a moment of your time, please. Oh, I got a 4. You got a 6.
Yeah. Which means that it's going to be slightly more expensive than you wanted it to be. Both of you roll wind, please.
Okay. Oh, wind. So walk away. I was hoping to get this for a song, but not for an orchestra.
You're getting it, not getting it for a song, that's for sure.
Whoa, that's not a... It's like, wow, Goblin's not really smart today.
Can I add anything to it? What's going on here?
No, just roll your wind. You can add
I'm going to give you something to roll in.
Huntsmaster if you want.
Okay.
Only if you have fate dice to spare.
I have 1, and I didn't get a success, so I will use it.
Really?
No, he has my luck. 2 3s.
1d6. There you go. There's a 4.
Okay. Yes.
Worth it.
Okay. Roll on my perch. You had a feeling a moment, but
Oh, perfect.
Is it something my nose would help me with?
Yeah, so, sorry, I'll just apologize. Sorry, Rory, just, when you have 2 feuding, I see this on the mountain, when you have 2 feuding salesmen, you can usually bump the price down to pretty much nothing, and I was trying to see if I could work that here. My apologies. Let's continue.
and so you do. You get yourself down to the porch.
That feeling has my hackles up a bit.
Why don't you roll the wind again?
Both of us?
Yep. It's a nice morning. It's very humid down here.
Oh, jeez. 6 and 2 5s.
There are
Thank
a
Lucky
few
basket.
ocean-going ships that have anchored just off the piers.
I got a 4.
For your wind? Let's see.
6 and 2 5s.
Nice.
I got a 4.
Cool.
Lucky basket.
Yes.
You will finally notice that you think you're being followed. It's some... You can't be sure. Hood up, of course. Hides the face.
Okay. Interesting.
Dressed in a green tunic and gray hoses.
Okay.
Close
Geez,
black.
this won't be easy. I'm gonna, I guess, tap Rory on the thigh and just try and get his attention with it, trying to be subtle.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing this vigorously. There's something wrong is really what I'm trying to tap.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'll lend me your ear, I just want to say, okay, there's a person following us, but I have an idea. I'm...
For you, Rory, being followed or discovering that you're being followed in a major city like this is much harder than out in the wilderness, because it's just, you keep getting, your nose is just distracted all the time by all
Yeah, so I can't add my nose to it.
No, it's overwhelmed. I mean, if you're in some parts of the town, there's also just too much excrement. In other parts of the town, you're close to a spice market.
Ooh.
In another part of the town, someone, say in the temple
It's a
area,
butcher.
yes, there's a butcher, or in the temple area, there's incense hanging in the air. I mean, these humans and their constant need to smell everything up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'm used to noticing people's mannerisms, so okay. I'm gonna go to Rory. Okay, just, you go... Okay, so imagine we're in front and she's behind, so we're north and she's south.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go east just a little, trying to make yourself less subtle. I'm gonna go west and cause a distraction, and then get her attention on me. I need you to go up behind her and talk to her. I want you to catch her on off guard.
Ambush. All right.
But not anything violent unless she looks like she's about to kill me.
Just like you're mid saying that and I'm already walking away.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go, we're splitting up sideways, and I'm going to use my profanities of distraction to go up to a shopkeeper and just go, well, what do you mean you're charging this for? I could have got this better. And I'm just going to start with this argument of he's trying to dwarf. I'm an honored dwarf and just going to go off on that with my friends.
And I'm going to stealthily try to...
Only get to add profanities if you use fate dice.
Cool, and I will.
Okay.
I'm very intrigued by this.
It's like, I'm going to duck off to the side and argue that this is protect my pack.
Yes, it is. You get a fate die back.
Yay!
And I got a 6. So I'm making a bit of a ruckus, hopefully to drawing her attention.
Yes, you are indeed making a ruckus to draw her attention. She is now watching that ruckus quite intensely.
Alright, so yeah, that was my part of the plan.
Okay, I will then come from the opposite side and grab her, I guess.
Okay. Grab away.
So that'll be
It's fire or stone.
fire. There's no... I don't have anything in wrestling yet. Let's see. Oh, it's still not too bad. I got a 6.
Ooh.
Wow.
You grab hold of her. She must have seen you coming
Mm-hmm.
because she just slips out of your grip, easy as pie, and takes a step away and then smiles at you and says, "Finally."
I'll keep looking at that, and I guess I'm seeing she's not doing anything too violent or screaming, so I'm just going to say, actually, you know what? Sorry, I was meant to talk to another shopkeeper. My apologies, and I'll just walk away from the shopkeeper.
And this woman is looking at you, Rory.
Yeah.
And she's saying, "I was wondering how long it would take you to notice me. Are you trying to get yourselves killed? Come on, let's go over to Goblin."
She turns around to walk, but she bumps into me because I'm already there. She just didn't notice me walk in. I'm just stone face. Yes?
Now let's go.
Hold on. Why are we... Who are you?
I've been sent here by General Bakelvi. I believe that at least some of you know him.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm falling behind him.
You will remember Bakelvi from Marjura. He was the one who was in command. He was a colonel then.
You mean the guy I pissed off?
Of the Digitalonga.
Yes, of the Digitalonga.
Oh, lovely, this guy. Just so you guys know, I know this guy off pretty bad about how poor of a leader he was, so...
I impressed him.
Okay, so I'll let you do the talking on this one.
It's like, he liked me because I was a capable soldier, because he also likes Wolven, because he was commanding a bunch of white berets.
Oh, huh. Yeah, I mowed him off, so I'll let you take front on this one.
Sounds good.
Guess I'll just follow behind Rory and this lady.
I heard about the incident a couple of nights ago, and I have a feeling that whomever did that will try again. Now, do you have any notion of who did this?
I hold up the toad. These are the people who attacked us. Anybody who has power to command these and up is really all we have to go on.
By all the gods, she says when she sees that frog. I feared as much. Why are they after you?
I look at Rory because I don't think I've done anything in particular.
Nothing immediately comes to mind other than all of the Shagalite killing we've done.
Why would they care about Shagalite killing? She says and just snorts.
I have no idea. I don't actually think that that's why they're after us, but I don't know why they're after us.
Over the past couple of months, I don't know if you've heard, but a great many monks from the Rancine order have traveled away from Mount Runts to spread the word. Yes?
Yeah, I've heard this through my church.
Many of them have been found dead by them.
I've heard as much.
Now, you have encountered with Rancine monks.
Do they have any association with the Kashat or the Inquisitors?
No.
Aside from that, unless there's some... And we'll just kind of look in the air.
Could I do like a win to see if I could get a hint?
Yeah.
Can I think with my wing?
Yes.
Cool.
Logan has no fucking idea, but maybe Rary could pick up on something.
Goblin has a slight idea, but he needs confirmation on this. I got a 4. Maybe they know something we don't, is I guess.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
So right now we don't know why they're after us, but it's something, and I'm guessing it's important.
Maybe the others will have more insight.
Yeah. Speaking of which, is there somebody after them? As in, I'm talking to the lady. Is there any of your associates trying to talk to them? Or is it just you?
I'm not talking to them. How could I be able to talk to them?
No, he's meaning me and...
Oh. Are you talking to
Is any of her...
associates talking to you? And no.
No.
No, you're at this time you're in the temple compound and having...
No, I think he's just asking if there's also going to be people looking for Tindri and possibly me, but more Tindri than me, I'm betting.
Yeah. Okay, she's talking to me and Rory probably because we're out and walking, but...
Yeah, and you're inquiring if there's, people on the tail for us, too.
Exactly.
Might be.
But I'm asking, no one that you know of is your friend after us, at least. Trying to talk to us, like this conversation.
I am having this conversation with you.
Okay.
You left the compound. I wanted to make sure that you were safe.
That makes sense.
And you left the compound without the armed guard that Gunther Darakma has provided.
I got this guy. I point to the wolven.
Most of the corpses were caused by me, but all we're doing is hiring a ship.
Yep. As it happens, she says, I know a merchant that you could trade with.
Okay.
Excellent. That'll make things a lot easier.
What's he looking for?
Gold?
I have that.
What makes this merchant particular? Why couldn't I just go to, I guess I'll just point in any direction, that guy?
The reason is that I have used this merchant many times for shipments that are of sensitive nature. And other merchants, I wouldn't be sure who they are working for.
Okay, fair enough.
Or, since you are being watched,
Clearly.
pretty much right now, I'm very sure, I wouldn't know if that merchant would sell you out.
Okay.
So if a ship captain, for instance, is approached after you have bought passage and threatened or bribed, then you will have to fight someone at sea. This person I have used enough to know that the risk is much lower.
Just like at the mention of fighting at sea, Rari just gets really uncomfortable.
Alright, that's as good as... Honestly, Rory, we were going to get a random ship anyway. We might as well go with somebody who didn't try to kill us immediately.
That was the obvious solution, yes.
Okay, and another quick question before we follow you to this merchant. The person who sent you, how did they know to send you? I mean, how are you here right now? I guess my question.
It is my job to be here.
Okay, but who told you about us? Who told you about all of this?
I take my orders from the general.
And how did the general know is where I'm getting at?
Because,
It's his business to know. You ask a lot of questions, Goblin.
yes.
Yeah, I just look at Rory like, yeah, what else am I supposed to do?
I think Rory can tell you why the general knows many things. I shouldn't speak about that out in the open.
Okay, well, I won't inquire about that at the moment. Please lead the way to this merchant. Oh yeah, no, sorry about, getting my, sorry about having my friend try and grapple you from behind. We just didn't know if we could trust you.
No need to apologize. I was hoping you'd make some kind of move. That way you'll live longer.
Indeed.
Yeah, as long as I don't pick the fight with the wrong merchant. Goblin laughs.
She will lead you through the alleyways, and through the roads, streets. Mostly she's leading you through heavily populated areas. So you'll have to rub shoulders against quite a few people.
Knees.
Your shoulders are rubbing against their knees. That still counts.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And I don't know many round ears who are rubbing shoulders with me.
For sure.
I let my horse do that.
We must look like a very odd duo walking through the market way.
You look like fucking Master Blaster.
Only if you're carrying him on your back.
Gotta get a baby Bjorn.
Merchant's house, that is about medium-sized. It's on the North Shore.
Mhm.
So it's not, extremely super important, and it's also not the smallest one. It's just big enough for shipping across the Korean Sea. And this woman, who still hasn't told you her name, and apparently has no intention of doing so,
Yeah.
leads you into the house and quickly sets up an appointment with the manager, if you will, the merchant who owns the business. And apparently she has enough pull with him to get you seated quite quickly. It's a small chamber, but you're served with very well-smelling tea, which she partakes of. And shortly thereafter, the merchant himself comes in. He's I'll have to have a look here. I would say he's a quite agile fellow. Very well dressed.
What is a merchant?
Slightly shorter than average. Has a beginning bald spot on his head.
I'm assuming he's quite used to his. He's been in this business for quite some time.
Yes, exactly. And he goes by the name of Lugindal Baruntia, which is interesting because Albaruntia is a city in the Kishak.
Oh, huh. I'm gonna inquire about that later.
Well, that's where he's from.
Oh, cool.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We'd like to hire passage for us and some companions to... Logan doesn't remember where the hell we're going.
Kalamu.
Paratorna is the island. The Paratorna is the island. Mount Ront is where your final objective is. But it's entirely possible that you only get passage to Tresilva, the capital, and then you have to book a new ship there.
Okay, well, I have that written in my book, so I just repeat that where Rory cuts off. Or continue where Rory cuts off.
Yep.
And we were told we could trust you with passage for, I guess, sensitive personnel.
I specialize in this. And goods, if you have such.
Does your horses pass goods?
Interesting challenge. When do you need this passage?
As soon as humanly possible is the term, right? Okay, thanks.
As soon as maybe this much can get us.
Oh,
It's like, reach into my pack, pull out a satchel of money. I figure 2 dice worth of resources is sufficient.
Dumbness looks at Rory. Holy!
Well, this is indeed the rub. I want to get a ship that fast. Captains, as you know, are not known for just hanging around and waiting for an offer like this to come. Now, they need to on their way.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing for you, really, except for the horses, that complicates things, would be to hire a captain with a catchamas. They're the absolutely fastest ships that we have sailing across the lake.
We can maybe make a deal with, so we can travel without the horses. Possibly.
Possibly.
Where did we get the horses from?
It's
Prince Cavalry?
Oh, those horses.
yeah, and those men as well.
Yep.
So quickly forgotten.
I didn't forget you. I very much included you.
No, but the elf did.
I wasn't conscious.
I remember.
That is a very fair point.
I remember Jeff and Jeff and Jeff.
I think there was a Humphrey, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right, you want...
By the way, while you're thinking there, Tindra is actually sorting and packing her herbs and checking what she needs to purchase, things like that. While you're
Well, let's do some haggling.
Did you want me to do this? Because I think it's wind? No, water.
It's water.
Rory, what's your water at?
My water is at 1. However, I get bonus dice because I have... it'll be effective 3 because I'm using 2 dice worth of resources.
Yeah, that's coming in the next roll.
Oh, okay. So you handle this one then.
Yeah, because I have slightly higher water. And I don't know fate dice for profanities. Okay.
Can I aid him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll aid you.
Great.
So I roll first, and then if I get it's only if I get a 6 that I add anything.
Any little bit helps.
Oh, I don't add anything.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
But I didn't get a 1, so I don't actively hinder you.
I'm always off by just one tiny number. I'm so close today.
Right? Well, you're not...
Can you use your experiences to re-roll that?
Yes.
What would...
What experience would fit this?
Well, the problem is I don't have a lot of... I left my home because my parents were so on me about proper protocol and language. Maybe I can call upon some of that to, I guess, schmooze this guy over a little.
That's not one of your defined experiences here.
Oh.
You got dragged into the Margerian Rebellion by happenstance. Elves employed you to be a caretaker of the swamp. You spent years caring for a swamp. You've survived a bear attack, and you saw the dragon attack Arham. None of those apply.
But bears.
And, yeah.
Does not apply.
No, I guess I can't, unless I start really laying into this guy with my short-temperedness as my bane and then get a fate dice somehow, and that might just complicate things.
Now, you will roll, the difficulty level here will be a 3 because of the very special nature of what you're trying to do. So this will be, it's a considerable sum of money to get 4 people, 4 plus 8. That's 12 people and 8 horses on a quick ship, discreet passage tomorrow, or even today, if it's possible. Because that's going to cost. So I'm going to put it to a difficulty level of 3, which means that you need 3 4s. You roll. Who is the main? Who takes the lead on this? I take Rowery takes the lead because you have the lump sum.
Mm-hmm.
So you roll 2 dice for your wealth level, which is 2.
Oh, is it? I was going to say, I thought it was just poor.
Yeah, that's 2.
Oh, cool.
And if you get a 6, you add that to Rowery's pool.
I got a 5. I'm
Yep.
so close
Yep.
to 6s tonight.
Rowery, you roll your 2 plus the dice you add from your lump sum. And then those dice are gone.
I roll 2 for what?
2 for your income level, which is 2.
Oh, do I have that written down?
Those extra dice.
Where is my income level? No, I have 3.
Oh, you have 3. Okay.
I have 3 for income level.
Yep.
So 3 plus the 2 I'm using.
Yes.
So 5d6. 2 5s.
Wow, we're not doing good today.
2 5s. Okay. What happens is,
So close.
And I don't have any experiences that would add to that.
What,
you're a trapper. Well, trappers trade all the time.
Yeah.
So, have you any experiences that has to do with that?
All the experiences I have written down are pretty fight-based.
Okay.
Fought Blackbloods in Clemelia with Albrecht. The first humans who hired him to scout insulted him gravely. Killed a boar with tooth and nail on his first hunt. Shot a demon out of the sky before it could harm us. And cut down the undead king.
Yeah, that's all fight-based. You can add another die from your lump sum.
I'd have to add 2.
Right.
What if we put...
Wait, you only had one, you're only 1 short. And you weren't bargaining. I'm going to say that it's going to work.
Just not as quickly as possible.
We just can't get it, like...
Today, tomorrow.
You're going to have it work, but both of your wealth levels are down by 1 step each.
I'm already poor. It's not gonna hurt me.
Rowery goes down to a 2, and Goblin goes down to a 1. And, of course, those 2 dice from your lump sum are gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's costing you. But you have passage for when?
Let's call it... I mean, if it works and this all happened, then tomorrow.
Yep.
Because then we can prepare everybody.
Yep. Sounds good. So you have passage tomorrow at dawn, maybe, with the tide?
Yeah. What do I do with the wealth? Like, how do I get that back up? I don't understand the wealth.
Oh, I closed the rule book now just because of that.
Bless you.
Thank you.
In nomine Patrae, Filii, Spiritus Sancti.
Amen.
Amen.
Ugh.
How much do you have left of that lump sum now, by the way? You used 2 of your 5 dice, right?
Yeah, so I have 3 lump sum left, and... treasure 3 instead of 5. And comfortable goes down to 2, but...
Yeah, no, it might go up again if the story warrants it, but so far, right now, that's where you're at.
Okay.
basically it's an income level, right? So
Mhm.
it means that you need to have the time to sell stuff, sell your services or your goods at a regular enough interval to keep that money coming in. That's the difference between wealth and a lump sum.
Yeah.
A lump sum is a treasure you found buried somewhere.
So after this, I just have to take the time to establish that I am doing things.
Exactly. So that's going to be cause for another scene and take time and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Basically, me and Rory just walk out of negotiations looking like we just fought off an army.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, holy shit, he took an arm in the leg.
Yeah.
It's there are gemstones and gold in that house that were not there when this day started.
Oh.
But it's enough for him to help some really shady and really desperate people. Now, and I'm saying this in Fontrasilor, a city that its middle name is Shady. There's no end to people in this city who are in desperate straits. So it's pretty packed market really for this kind of, oh my god, I got in trouble and I gotta get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
So in that sense, you're not drawing a whole lot of attention to yourselves. You're just another couple of chums who
Another couple.
probably got in with the wrong organized crime syndicate or nobleman or other ruthless fellow who is out to get you. So that's Tuesday in Fontrasilor.
That's pretty much our situation.
Yep.
Although I'm not sure how well me and Rory know each other. Chums might be a bit of a strong word.
Hmm.
I mean, I like the guy, but he never talks. I really can't get anything out of him.
It's one of those things. I'm very tsundere.
Well,
I'm a cranky man, but if you wind up being part of my pack, then
You love deeply.
Mhm.
I like it. Meanwhile, back in the Shamashi temple, Gunfrid, how have you organized your men-at-arms? The two soldiers who were wounded have also been treated, of course, so they are on their feet again. So you have 8 soldiers, fully functional and ready to do your bidding.
Excellent. I'm sure we're just running through drills while we wait to find out if about their travel plans.
Drills?
Yeah.
Okay. Machine wall, spare wall, archers. Bored to death by these. No, I'm about soldiers.
I don't care. They can do their little plays if they want to. Little games. As long as they don't stop me from doing what I want.
I hear you.
And by the way, thank you for helping us out.
You're welcome, ma'am.
So she goes about and does her thing.
Great.
With after
Yeah.
We'll try and work so that, keep an eye on her without getting in her way, just in case another band of assassins comes out of nowhere.
Say again? What was that?
And so we'll work on our stuff while trying to keep her at least in, eye shot, just not getting in her way, because you never know when another band of assassins might strike.
This is true. Are you trying to, what, you said you were working on your herbs. You could use the local lab to build some healing herbs.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah.
You don't have any fate dice anymore, of course, but...
No, but how many dice do I have?
That would be, I believe, water, I think? Or is it wind? It's probably wind. Hold on a moment. No, wrong book.
There we go. 1, 2, 43. Healing herbs. Wind, yes.
Okay.
Oh, but you have to have a fate die to create something new.
Okay, I don't have that.
No.
So I'll just sort them. Can I go out in the herb garden because the
Yes, what you could use instead is to get a few herbs that are active ingredients for potions,
Yeah.
so that you can use later on when you do have fate dice to
Yeah.
create
because
something.
they need to dry anyway. So
Exactly. So that you can roll water for, I guess. You can see if you find anything useful.
5, 6, and 1.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, you gain 2 herbs that you can use to create potions for later on. I'm gonna write this on your sheet so we remember it.
Yes.
Let's see. Herbs. There we go. Healing potions, I should say. There we go.
I'll cheat a little bit because I'm using a little bit of warm heat to actually dry them out instead of putting them in out in the sunlight and let the sun do it.
Yeah, you're such a cheat. Your masters would be disappointed. And to someone you got fire powers. All right, Godfred, could you please roll for chalice? Where's the chalice over there? Bring me the chalice. There you go. Roll for wind. Add. How many people are guarding Tidbury right now?
4.
4.
Oh, okay.
So roll your wind plus 4 dice.
I don't know why I had to kick my character sheet. I don't know what the answer to that statement is. Jeez.
Yeah, that's...
'Cause my bloods are all the same. So 2 6s and a 5.
That's enough indeed. Just before it happens, one of your guards shouts, "Assassin!" and is looking towards one of the walls. Oh, there's a shady character sitting there and throwing an urn.
Throwing an urn?
Yep.
Madness.
It's obviously full of flammable material.
Yeah. Gotta block that urn somehow. Keep it from hitting.
You will talk to the... It's going to take you 2 turns to do this because you are a creationist and you're not forcing any clout to do anything. Do one of your guards have to play football sometime? They can catch... What's the order, Ganford?
Shield wall.
Oh. Everybody's starting to gather to do the shield wall.
Yeah.
You can start your singing.
Oh,
The assassin type is throwing the thing. Ooh. I have myself 3 6s. And let's have a look. All
right. I have a feeling that your guard is going to be in a bit of trouble right now. The one who was closest,
Yeah.
because the urn was thrown that way.
Yeah.
Um,
He's just doing his duty.
yes, he's
Yeah.
doing his duty.
As long as Humphrey wasn't a week from retirement, I think we're good.
Damn. Nice gonna be laying there. It's just I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you will see how this urn breaks basically right on top of the guard, and something is swarming out of it.
Oh god.
And he is sort of just hitting himself wherever these creepy crawlies are, and tenses up and falls over. And you can see they're pretty big, about that size-ish. Red.
So they're a giant red scarab, or something like that.
Something like that, yes. And he just falls over, paralyzed, and it's not millions of them, but at least several dozens,
Yeah.
and they're all over him, and right now they are in fact eating him. You can see that there's blood coming from
God.
all sorts of...
Now that I named him,
Jesus.
Your turn. You get to do your thing.
I can't do anything about that, I think.
No, the vines are not going to do anything against
No, and I had already started on the vines.
Yeah,
so
the only thing you could do possibly is to stop the
Yeah,
guy who threw the
that's what
thing.
I thought.
Okay, but you don't have any fake dice.
No.
So you're too tired to do any magic right now.
Don't do that.
I didn't remember because I'm super tired.
Okay,
Sorry. So,
Okay.
retcon?
No. Yeah. I'm because yes. I think that she always wears her bow now.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to be caught like that again.
You know what? I think her first reflex was to start to summon the spirits, which is why she lost kind of a bit of speed. And now she's pulling out the bow. So you shoot now.
Oh, let me go ahead.
You have fire plus 1 for the bow.
So
Yes,
yes, 3 because I have 1
3,
and
exactly.
2 5s and 1.
Okay. And I will roll for my assassin. 3 dice. 2 5s and 1.
Yeah.
You hit. That means it's 2 points of damage because it's an elven bow.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, I do have an extra die for the arrow, silver glint speed arrow.
Oh, you're using the special arrows.
Yes, of course.
Well, then you do, yeah, that's exactly. So you can roll 1 more die for the bow, and then you do an extra damage for the, yeah, okay. So 2 points of damage, which is enough to make this, describe to us what happens.
Damage.
You know, you roll the damage. Oh, yes. No, you roll the damage. You don't roll the damage. I'm sorry, I'm very tired, so I'm very bad at explaining things right now. The base damage for those arrows is 2 because they're special elven arrows. And then you add 1 for every 6 you roll. But you didn't roll any 6.
Yes, I did.
You really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's
No. The first was
when you
2 5s and 1.
Exactly. So that's 2 points of damage, which is not enough to break. Yes, it is enough to break him. No, wait. I'm looking at Kindy. That's not good. Not enough to break him. But enough to give him something to think about. Gilfred, what's happening here?
So, been shot by an arrow on the wall. The assassin is.
Yeah. What happens to the assassin? Where do you hit him?
Can I choose?
Yeah, of course.
In the eye?
Now that's in part of the six.
Um,
That's amazing.
about here?
Close to the neck? Yeah. Oh, that's very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yep.
I was aiming for his eye, but I'm too tired apparently, so it hit his neck.
Sounds like an excuse.
Spend too much time with herbs.
Blaze it.
Alfred, what do you decide to do with your mercs here? Your troops. You have
Tell 3 of the men to try and help Humphrey there. They might need to use fire or stomp the scarabs to save him.
okay.
Because, you know, bruising from a boot is less painful than a scarab eating through you.
Right.
And you can recover from that. And the rest of us are going after the fucking assassin.
Great. How many men are dealing with strange creatures? You said
3 and 4 with me.
all for 3 for the people.
Yeah.
I'm rolling for the critters.
Okay. You said 3 for my people?
I have a 4 and 2 5s.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Spare roll well, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, 2 4s and a 1.
That's not quite enough.
You know,
Yeah, these critters, they have... Your guards have obviously no idea what they're getting themselves
Very
into.
quickly. They're quick.
Oh yeah, they're fast. I mean, they manage to squish 1 or 2 when they come in, but the rest of the critters who have been sort of trying to gorge themselves on poor Humphrey, they stop eating him.
Oh, God.
And then turn their attention to your new people coming in. And obviously, so you haven't actually, they are still very much on the field and very dangerous, and they're starting to crawl up on the legs of these 3 guys.
Hmm.
always nice being useful to you guys.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that could have hit you
So-
or Tindry, so...
I want you to roll 2 points of stone for them. Poison. This is just 1 roll for all 3. And the poison is level 2, which means...
Oh, 2 4s.
Damn, you're a lucky man.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Poison.
Another arrow, can't I? And it's my turn.
Yes, you will get to do that. Yeah, they don't take full effect of the poison. They have 1 point of exhaustion because they feel the poison burning in their blood. But they are still standing up, and now I think they are getting a bit worried. It is the time for the assassin. They haven't had time to do things for him because you shot an arrow at him.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Did I?
And I just can't get to him quick enough.
No. Oh, yeah, he's just going to jump down the other side.
Fumble.
Can I have some paralyzing thing on my arrows?
You haven't said anything about it before,
I know. That's
so
why I'm
you'll
asking.
have to buy for the next time.
Okay, but is it anti-creationists?
Not necessarily. There's plenty of plants that cause paralysis. I mean, just look at these freaking critters.
Yeah. Harvest their venom after you save my people.
Well, it might be a bit squished at that point, but...
Yeah, I roll 6 and a 5 and a 1 for the assassin, who rolls back across the wall to the other side. You can't see that person right now.
I'm running towards.
Chase roll. That's the next turn. Ganfred, you now have the problem of, well, you're running towards the wall, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to roll for fire for yourself and add 1 die for every guy with you.
Okay.
Are immunities at this point in negotiations, or are we on the way back at any point?
Oh
You're-
God, I'm rolling terribly.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Say it?
Sorry, what? I couldn't hear you.
You're on the way back.
Okay, cool. Guess not with much haste. Well, reasonable haste.
I have a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you would not be able to catch up to the assassin who's too quick. Because, I mean, that was the roll I did, right?
Yeah.
So I had a 4 and a 6, and you have a 6 only. That's a terrible roll for
Yeah.
66.
Yeah, it's not been the best night for rolls.
Oh, wait, you should add 2 dice for the damage he did on the assassin.
Don't they have horses too?
Huh?
Or, are there horses nearby? Would that
Yeah,
assist?
they're
any?
not on the horses right now.
Oh.
So add 2 more dice.
What isn't that?
No, you shot the arrow. This is the same turn.
Okay.
No, there's a 4, so I'm equal.
That means that you have not lost sight on the assassin. At least one of you, you're teamworking this. So,
Yeah.
you're going to be, one of you are rushing up to the wall and putting the hands by the knees to hoist the rest of the fellas up.
Yeah.
So the distance between you and the assassin is still the same, but you're fast enough up on the actual wall to be able to keep a visual on the person you're chasing.
Mine. Mine. Thank you.
Sorry.
No problem.
Tea is very important. New turn. Highest fire goes first. You have 3?
2.
Oh.
I have 3 in water.
Oh, right. Okay. That's the assassin then.
Yep.
First. The assassin is going to try and get away. That's another chase roll against you, Gunfred. And you roll the same as before. And you add the 2 dice because the assassin is hurt.
Yep.
I'm going to add fate dice.
Oh,
to
that's better.
2 6s, 2 5s.
God damn it. I have 5 dice. And that didn't help at all. That was 1 success.
Well, he has hurt my men and potentially endangered even more of them.
That means you're catching up to the assassin now. Describe what happens to us.
So last round, through teamwork, we formed a human ladder, and I was able to get up onto the wall. You're saying, right?
Yep.
So without losing a stride as he recovers himself and starts to try and run away, Ganfred simply just keeps running, leaping off the top of the wall.
Ooh. And just brings him down.
Yeah. Just flies right at him as hard and fast as he can.
And then both of you just roll over the ground with a scared Shamashi priest who happened to walk down the wrong alleyway to take a whiz.
Yeah.
Screaming and running away.
Well, Ganfred has zero concern for his own safety in this situation.
Meanwhile, you're going to make another roll, Ganfred. This is for the 3 people who are fighting the bugs.
Yeah.
You roll 3 dice. I roll 5 dice this time because they are...
Ugh.
Can I help with that? Because
Yes, you can.
I'm standing in the garden.
Yep.
The garden needs water, so there's buckets of water. So I take 1 bucket in each hand, and I'm running there, and I'm pouring the water over the...
Oh, the critters.
Yeah.
Yes. You will see these more closely now, and they don't look like scarabs as such. They look, I will tell you, a moment, what they look like. At least, let's do the roll first. You are, what blood do you think is appropriate to handle this?
Water?
What are the 4 bloods, your 4 stats?
I don't know.
I
Is
think
it
it's quickness.
wind for running or what?
No, wind is mental things. Fire is typically running. So 2 for fire. 1 more for the big bucket of water that you found.
Yes.
So is water quick thinking though?
No, water,
I know it's more charisma, but
that's 3. And then you add 1 for the 3 guys. So you should have 6 dice.
6. Okay.
Yep. And they have, no, they are 3 people who are getting it. So I have 6 dice too. I didn't roll very well.
well, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, you have 3 successes. One of them is a 6. I have 2 successes. One of them is a 6.
Yay, math.
Very well done. Yes, your plan is working. Tell me what happens.
Okay. I'm over there with my bucket of water, and I pour the water over the critters, and suddenly they klibbar. What do you call it?
Stick.
Their legs stick together.
No. They look more like sort of a scorpion.
Oh,
A
God.
very big scorpion. Only they're red, and they have their rounded sort of belly that they use to cut into their victims with. But they also have that stinger in the back.
So their mouth is on their belly?
Ish.
Oh, God.
And they don't really have claws as such. Yes, you have now relieved the soldiers of the problem of having these red scorpions on them. But the scorpions are not quite dead yet. How much you did a 6? 1 6.
1 6 and 2 5s.
That's going to be enough to eliminate some of them, a third of the group, from immediate threat. So you'll have to think about what to do next turn. Gunfrid, you have an assassin in front of you. The assassin will not go down easily. What do you do?
I'm not surprised to hear that.
The assassin will in fact attack you.
Oh,
The assassin is first. Fire 3. This is a melee combat now. You can use the 2 points of stone damage that the assassin has taken.
Yep.
So that gives you 2 dice. I'm using my fire, plus I'm using the sickle,
oh, I figured he had one after I saw the stats.
and I'm going to use 2 fate dice. That gives me 6 dice.
You have multiple weapons on your person, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that Gunfrid has any fate dice.
I have a fate die.
You have a fate die. You have 2.
Oh,
Great. So how many do you? What do you do? You can use 1 fate die because you only have 1 level of swordsmanship.
Yeah, however, I do have a sword and a mace that I'm going to fight him with.
That gives you an extra die.
Yeah.
So
And my 1 fate brings me up to 6 with
yeah,
his 2 injury.
you have. So you have 2 plus 1 for 2 weapons, plus possibly 1 more for your swordsmanship. That's 4.
Yeah, and then 2 for his injury.
Yes. So 6.
Yeah.
And that costs you 1 fate die.
Yep.
I'll remove 1. Okay, go ahead.
3 6s and a 4.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yay!
Yay.
Finally.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, well, I actually had, 3 6s and a 4. That's 4 successes. And I was like, I actually have 4 successes, but so do you. But he is the attacker. And ties attackers win.
but doesn't he have more 6s?
Yes.
Oh.
But, yeah. Okay, he has more 6s. God damn it. I'll allow him to win.
Thank you.
Right. Tell us what happens, sir. What do you do with your 6s?
So as he reaches back with his sickle, clearly intending on doing some serious harm to me,
Yep.
I take the half step in, bringing my sword in to take the blade of the sickle out of play, and
Yep.
slam my mace into the side of his face.
So is that 3 6s that go straight into damage? That would kill him.
Well, he's going to commit suicide anyway if he looks like the other assassins.
Yeah, this is true.
Maybe you could pop the thing out of his mouth that he's going to kill himself
Yeah,
with.
maybe it dislodges the tooth and knocks him out.
6s, you can do 3 special effects. So there you go.
Oh,
You can do aiming, you could do, that's 3 special effects.
Yeah.
add my own commentary into this.
Oh, so you're taking your mace and you're hitting them over the face to spill all the teeth.
Yeah. I don't know which one it is, so I'm going to get them all.
You are not the nice person to pick a fight with. Oh, and I haven't even added the 2 more dice that you have for your helpers. Oh, you add 2 more dice to that.
You can pull more out.
You have thoroughly incapacitated.
Yeah. I'm sure my helpers were about to hop down and go, oh, never mind, he's got that. Ooh.
Your helpers and you hold this assassin in an iron grip, so there's just no motion. And if the assassin tries anything, you just kind of poke around where the arrow is. Make the assassin scream a bit more.
Well, that's fun.
In the temple, you have an interesting fight with those red scorpions.
Yes.
They have not given up. They're trying to scatter by now.
Now, okay, yeah.
I was going to say, now that Jeff, and the other Jeff are free of scarabs, can I help Tindri out?
You're not
Or-
there.
Huh?
They can help too.
Yeah.
Yes, well, they were doing that already.
Okay, cool.
So, how close to the garden am I? Where?
In the middle of the thick of it with the scorpions.
Okay, so I take. I'm making this up. So there's a big pile of dung.
Yes.
Yeah.
That seems fair enough.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, so I take the shovel in the dung and I pour the dung on top of the scarabs too, because their legs they can't move very fast anymore because their legs
They're
are
covered in
stuck.
dung, and
They're-
it turns to mud because of all the water too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, roll ahead.
Okay, how many?
I want you to roll 2 for fire, plus 2 for having drenched them so thoroughly in the water before,
Mhm.
plus 1 for the dung, plus 3 for your helpers. Poor tree things, the scorpions, were trying their level best.
But they're on a pretty shitty day.
And I'm pretty sure, yes, we hate manure. Really? Not every die success, but enough. Somehow, and I'm actually amazed that this works, because it looked there for a moment like your 3 helpers were done for. Yeah, you cover these tree scorpions in mud, and they are probably going to meet a horrible destiny.
Well, drowning in mud is terrible.
Sorry.
It's
They were
okay.
trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, but still.
And yeah, they are the three mercenaries are definitely not going to try and stamp on them with their feet.
Yeah.
And crush them with their feet. They're gonna take whatever tools they have, their shields, their swords, freaking piece of wood, a hatchet,
The shovel.
a shovel, and just whack away on them, crush them one at a time,
Oh, I was hoping to look at them later.
and just make.
Humphrey's body.
But I'm
Yeah.
afraid, Ganford, that your first soldier there.
Oh, not Humphrey.
Yeah.
He was one mission from retirement.
Oh,
Yes, exactly. He is now dead, so you have 7 soldiers left. So you've survived another assassination attempt.
I'm pretty mad at this point.
What?
I think it's extremely annoying. And
And you have captured the assassin. Goblin and Rory will return, of course.
Hey guys, we gotta share. What the fuck happened in here? Is that Humphrey?
That was Humphrey.
Are there any left? As I draw my axe.
A dozen of these things did really bad things to him. They've like eaten half his face.
Oh god. Okay, guys.
And he just bled out because they were just causing enough tissue damage.
I'm probably just gonna yell for Ganford because I can't see him. Ganford, you all right?
Yes.
Can you guys please explain?
Assassination attempts. Assassin threw a urn full of tree scorpions, something. Humphrey bravely took the hit rather than let it hit Tindri, and well, I've got a worse for wear assassin in my clutches.
Wait, is he alive?
This one didn't kill himself?
He's unable to.
1 and 2.
A big feral smile crosses my face.
I may have knocked out all his teeth just to make sure he didn't have anything stuck in his mouth.
They come from the jungles of Samkarna far in the south. And you've read about them when you were in Isakra. And you, because you're interested in biology. And
This is what I do.
Yes.
Harvest their venom. It could have properties.
It looks like it was a paralytic.
They tend to hunt monkeys and big cats
Okay, so they're used to
by paralyzing them with their stingers.
and then eating them alive.
Yes.
Okay.
And when they come in...
That's psychotic.
So that group, so the group, is there a location known where that assassination group tends to be around? Northern, southern, western?
No, they're from Trinsmira. So they're from the Northern Island. So
And,
obviously they must have bought these things somewhere.
I guess that doesn't surprise me. And I guess as Gareth explaining things, I will try and see what I can get out of these scorpions, if anything. Sure.
What troubles me, says Tindri, is if they didn't already have these tree scorpions, they must have ordered them from someone, which means that they have planned these assassinations for some time.
Well, this is Fontra black market shady business lore.
So
It's true.
we're sitting in our own death. We're sitting in our own death machine.
Yes, their prior attempt didn't work. It's been a few days. They've had time to figure out another way to try. So they sent the one person while the group was split up, hoping for some success.
So the assassin. So as you said, he didn't kill himself.
Well, under the means they used last time, the assassin's incapable of killing himself.
Great. So if I can suggest actions, wait till this guy wakes up, torture him, start packing up your stuff, and I guess we'll just explain events of the day.
Torture.
Oh.
They say anything under torture. Well, let Dimitri, Lencius take care of him.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's not torture. Just
Look, I talk to people all the time. They're not happy with it.
you're trying to go through the remains of the tree scorpions.
Yep.
Roll wind. If you roll a 6, every 6 you roll gives you an active substance for a potion that a potion maker can use at some point.
Okay.
However, that's a potion maker, which you don't really have. No, she does healing herbs.
Oh, well, you know, it never hurts.
She could turn it into an aesthetic.
I make potions.
Yeah, you make healing potions.
I actually got a 6.
Okay,
Oh.
you now have, you can use some of the paralytic agent to make an aesthetic.
Okay, that's awesome.
And I guess I'll throw some of the
Can I-
shell in my bag. I know it's not important, but I just like to study these later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I also dip the tips of my arrows in their blood and make
Not enough to do that. That requires potion making to make it stable and not just go inactive right away.
So I just passed you a vial of just yellow or white substance. Here you go, Tindri. Be careful with this. I'm taking the rest of these bits of shell, unless you guys want them.
No.
Okay. Just throw them in my bag. The ones that are smashed, and I can look at later. Okay, so I guess that was all of your day. Well, me and Ra were able to secure a ship after some weighty negotiation. And we're leaving tomorrow at dawn.
Well, that's good.
And yes, we do have patches for your horses as well there, Ganfred.
That's extremely good.
And your men as well, I should have.
I was going to say, but not the riders.
Well, that situation has come up before, and typically speaking, we just bunk with our horses in the makeshift stable.
Well, this time we made sure you can probably have your own bed, so.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's what I guess that's the situation. I'm going to go pack up my stuff. Then he realizes he's carrying all the stuff on him. Okay, done. And I guess sitting around the compound being very, very aware of things, constantly looking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you now have 7 soldiers.
What I will do this night,
Yeah.
I have my nice elven cloak, and there's a little glade in.
Yeah.
So she will go there, she will hide, and she will not be seen because she is very, very good at hiding. Plus, she has her elven cloak.
Yes, she is.
Huh.
Indeed.
That's a really good idea.
I'm going to have a service for Humphrey.
Yes.
Yeah. Goblin joins. He'll dig the hole. He'll offer to for Humphrey. Do I have to roll for that, or?
Not really.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting development. Oh, no. Someone shared something on Facebook where the new Criminal Justice 101 textbook, Brock Turner is the photo with the definition of rape.
Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Very well. It is night. How are you organizing your guards this time? What is she doing? Sindri is sitting with her cloak.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Goblin is sitting where?
I guess I'm asking if anybody needs any assistance for anything they're doing, and then I'll just go off to a room and be very, very aware of my surroundings. Probably keep writing the events of important information. I guess just if anyone needs help, I'll do what I can. Oh yes, and I'm tending to the service for Humphrey, but that's
Great.
later. That was earlier.
I am sleepsing.
You're sleeping.
Oh yeah, probably get some of that
And
done, too.
Galfred?
I'll split my men into 3 watches.
Yeah.
3, and then 1 with me in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell them where I am, so.
Yeah. And have a patrol of the areas where people are.
Yeah,
Flash the walls.
yeah. You know, we should really cover the tops of these things with grease or something.
Right, I'm gonna have a look. If you could be so kind, Ganfred, I'm gonna just reveal the entire map here. Whoop. And just put out. I'm gonna remove some of the figures. I just want to know where your guys might be.
Sorry? Can you select?
There we go. I just remove the shady characters. I just want to know where.
Yeah. It'll, like I said, it'll depend on, in part, where everyone else is set up.
Yeah. Well, you're the one having to guard them, so I can understand that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, one more guy. Oh. Paste. There we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 6, 8. Now you should have 7. There. Okay. So where is Tindri? She's sitting in sleeping in the glade. Move her to a glade. Back to the sleeping. Best way to survive the night is to not be seen.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. What glade would that be? Up here or there?
I would probably be close to.
Area there,
Where's the lake?
up on the left side there.
Where your figure currently is by.
Okay. Yes, that's a good place actually.
Huh.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to be. What's the? Oh, I don't know what this is. Here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to be on the other side of the lake, so I'm not in the
Right.
around these trees here.
Right.
Northwest.
Sorry.
In the northwest area.
Yeah. Okay, Goblin is right with you.
No, I'm alone. No one knows where I am.
Okay, Goblin, you can try to find her by rolling your wind versus her hiding.
Can I just assume she's probably hiding off somewhere? She's intelligent. She wouldn't let herself be seen in this situation. Or would I just have to...
Yes, you can assume that.
It'd be a shame if they find her and we can't.
Yeah. If you want to find her, you'll have to roll.
I think it's best if I just let her be, because somebody could be watching me trying to find her, and I don't want somebody to hear me go, "Oh, Tinger, there you are." Actually, I can take residence up in a tree for the night. I've slept in trees before. It's not too uncomfortable for me.
Where do you want to be?
I guess I don't want to be too far out of the way, so... the large tree near the front? There? Is that...
Great, yeah, that's fine. You're sleeping in that tree.
Yeah, I guess I'll just whisper it again for it really quietly. I'll be in that tree.
Valerie, where are you sleeping?
Somewhere where they will never expect me. My bed.
Actually, if I look at Tindri and Goblin's bed and say, "Oh crap, they're all hiding," they might miss you.
So you are in your bed.
Yep.
Bed.
Jeez, I'm tempted to say screw them all then.
Tonight, I'm going to put your guards in the same room as Rowery, because it's the guest cabin.
Yeah.
So you'd be there together with...
It's like, we're all going to go hide in the woods so the assassins can't get us. Scurries off in all directions. I'm just like, well, they're going to be busy looking for you lot, so...
Okay, so we have a normal-sized elf, a really short dwarf, and a giant wolf man. Let's go for the first two.
Yeah.
And you have...
Well, that's exactly how they started the last game.
Well, no, my mistake was I left. I tried to do something.
So you have 3 soldiers that are what? They're patrolling, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll be walking around on patrol.
What happens? We all sleep comfortably.
You wish, don't you?
Oh, yes. Oh, wait. We walked back. Was the person watching us following us as we were walking back? The person whose name we don't know.
She who must not be named.
Pretty much.
You might have. She's very good at just disappearing.
Could I roll a win for maybe looking around and seeing her, but not really indicating
sure.
inertia? 2 5s.
Yep, you've seen her. Cool, because I didn't get a single success.
I like to think she hopped in the tree that I'm in, then hopped off somewhere else. And...
Oh, huh.
Okay, that's good.
It's going to be the first watch, which means not Gunfred.
No.
Well, are you sleep? Yeah. There is a terrible ruckus from outside.
Do I wake up?
Yeah, I suppose you could.
Do I wake up and not... Well, no, I wouldn't follow. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm up. I'm hiding in a tree. My clothes are green. I'm just a really weird-looking owl.
Yes, of course, you're just a weird-looking owl.
Who?
Yeah.
My arm myself.
An awful lot of ruckus from outside. Apparently, Rowery knows about the establishment. It's the eye of the beholder isn't too far away from here, which is a place of lots of debauchery. If Rowery is interested in all sorts of carnal pleasures with all sorts of figures of all sorts of races, that would be the place to go. If he's just interested in getting drunk, you can get that done there too.
Oh, I thought we were under attack.
Yeah, we're maybe not the best time to start drinking.
Well, not of course. Yes, of course not tonight.
Like that's why I woke up, because you said you hear a ruckus, but I thought it was like
Like a fight ruckus.
a violent ruckus.
Yeah, not like, oh man, they're 3 buildings over, they're whoring and boozing.
No, it's not that. But
Okay, then I don't wake up.
revelry, I should say, and they're all pounding away at the gate to this compound. There are now 2 Shamashi priests who have gone up to the doors
Before they open it,
calm them down, but they are screaming about the evil of the Kishat, about how the Kishat is trying to rob everyone of having some fun, and about how Edvil Husler of the Great Illusionist Academy is everybody's really good friend.
Okay, so...
And they are basically... It's a mini riot. It's not much more than, a couple of, say, a dozen people, maybe 15 or so. But with that wooden bench that they're carrying with them, they're probably going to be able to smack through the gate at some point.
Oh my god.
I was like, I sort of like, as the pounding doesn't stop, I'm just like, I thought it was an attack, and then I'm just like, oh no, it's just rabble-rousers, and I start to go back to sleep, but they just keep pounding on the gate, and it's like riotous, really close to where we're sleeping,
Yep.
and I just sort of growl, and I wake up, and I, like, grab for, like, a cudgel or something.
One of them is throwing a lamp with silvolium in it. And it comes crashing down on the inside, on the grounds, and
Oh, good, it didn't hit the tree.
spreads across fire on the ground. Another is throwing a torch over.
I use the stick. It's like the cudgel I have, and I poke the other soldiers that are sleeping in the same room as me awake.
I'm probably screaming for the guards and water.
Yeah.
Actually, is it possible for me do I know where Ganford is or where he's sleeping at?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'll let you go down to him and ask him to watch the backside of this area. I feel like this is a really weird distraction. Yeah, I'm worried that this assassins are going to take this opportunity. So
Yeah.
You go to Ganford.
yeah, I'm hopping out of the tree, and then I say, if you handle that, I'm going to go yell. I'm going to go friggin' blow my head off at these people. People are going to hear me.
Roll for wind. Those who want, well, particularly you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's in the back. I knew. Okay, that's same.
Yep.
So what do I hear of the ruckus?
No, you hear screaming and humans who are drunkenly loud.
I got a 6.
I got a 4 and a 5.
I got a 4.
Yeah, it's noisy, and it drenches out everything else. You can't even think in this freaking ruckus.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. I'm having a pretty good eyesight, don't I?
Yes, quite.
So I'm looking around.
I'm going to hide some areas now. The areas, because it's dark and you haven't been, patrolling that area or what have you. Just so you know.
You know which tree I am at.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not hiding that part.
Okay. So I'm watching the garden because I'm pretty sure that the rest of the priests and the guards can take care of the ruckus at the front, but this is a very good opportunity for people to get to come over the walls where I am. So I'm looking.
There's a giant thing coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
just me
see
not
the.
being good with the cards management.
An actual beholder shows up.
Nope, it's an ice giant from Arjura who smashes everyone. No, it's not.
Well, it's a good thing that we went for our horses first, because we're riding through those people away.
Oh, you are going to do a riding attack?
Well, we're going to get our horses.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to cudgel the riot into submission.
And I'm asking for some guards to go to the back where...
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm having my bow ready just in case.
Just like as I was getting up and I pick up the cudgel and I'm poking the other guards awake and like trying to get them to come with me so that we can put down this riot, Goblin comes in. He's like, I feel like this is probably a pretty like easy distraction, so maybe we should look at the other side because they're obviously trying to distract us. And I just sort of get this like wave of realization, and I'm just like a little bit ashamed that Goblin picked up on it before I did. And then I drop the cudgel, draw Abacus and my axe, and take off running.
Okay, I'll look at the guards. I can't order you around.
Like, 2 of you go with him. The rest of us will go with Rowery.
Okay.
I move myself over to the right side.
Yep. Okay.
Don't worry about it. You're fast asleep after a very bad day of negotiations. We all have weak points. I happened to be in a tree at the time.
So do I see any person?
What's your hide roll? Roll for hiding once. I just want to know the
you do
score.
some more. Yes, my stats.
Okay, hold on. There we go. You have fire 2. 2 for your plus 1 for your cloak, so that's 3.
That all?
You don't have any fate dice or any abilities. You have a 3 plus your cloak plus your boots, so it's 4. Something else?
I kind of hope shit goes bad because I feel like this is a pretty good instance of pride.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to pick a fight?
Me?
Do remember how to regain your fate dice, everyone.
Well,
Well, I already indulged in my Bane a bit, so.
I didn't say what Goblin was doing. He may be going to try and tell this group that they're a giant group of idiots.
Yes.
We'll see what Goblin does.
You might.
Just like my pride was wounded when Goblin showed me up with like, yeah, this is probably a distraction, and I didn't even think of that. And so I just took off running, unaware that guards were sent after me. So I'm going off by myself as far as I know.
You have discovered someone.
Oh!
Sneaking.
Of course.
Okay, I'll send my cat to find Rowery.
Okay.
Sorry, that's me.
Yeah, your cat will be running away to...
Not to find him, the cat's just running.
This is definitely protect my pack.
Oh, yeah.
So, what do I see?
an assassin sneaking through the shrubberies.
Carrying an urn?
You're sitting very hidden in with your elven gear.
And I'm shooting it.
Okay.
Can I aim and get an extra die?
No, I'm not so sure you can, but I'll have a look first, just to be sure. So,
That would be a realistic circumstance. If you take a full turn to steady the shot, you can get an extra die.
You might already be way past that point, way past a good shooting range at that point. He or she, I guess I shouldn't specify. Or it, considering we're in this city.
I'm going to give you a bonus die for being able to aim for a while.
Okay. So what do I have? I have...
Fire 2,
Yep.
your bow,
Mhm.
which is Elven,
Yeah.
and a bonus die. So 5.
The paralytic substance, be able to add anything to that?
He doesn't have a paralytic substance.
Okay.
Oh, nice. And you are shooting against someone who can't defend themselves. Well, how many sixes was that? 2 sixes. Oh, darn. What do you do with your sixes? This person
Take out both eyes with one arrow?
ambush. God, I don't get to resist that at all.
Okay, through the horn.
Oh, jeez.
So just damage. Yep. Person dies without even saying peep.
Starts to open the mouth. All you hear is pa.
Was that an arrow?
No, you didn't hear that. That's far too far away.
Oh, yeah. No,
This was completely silent.
yeah,
All right, I want the rest of you to keep moving. Where is Goblin at this stage?
I'm going to the front to talk to my new friends at the gate, with the 2 guards following behind me.
Very good.
That I think were assigned to me, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I remove them in that area waiting for you to be over there.
Okay. The people outside are all protesting and screaming. You're standing there together with 2 Shamashi priests who look
2
very
guards.
bewildered by all of this and very angry, and they're trying to calm them down. And what are you saying? But it's just getting worse and worse, and now they're full on to try and break down the darn gates. Kill them all!
Okay. I asked the two guards to kindly step behind. I asked the two Shimachi priests to kindly step behind the guards. You've done your service for the night. And through the door, I will yell, as loud as I can with my short temper. Oh, yes. I've noticed that there is about 5 to 6 of you. How lovely. We have 7 guards, a wolven hunter, and we have 8 warriors, a wolven hunter, and an elven sorceress, who are all very displeased with you, as well as I am. I would like to note that we have no problem killing you if it so comes to that. So please leave.
Are you using profanities here at all?
I can't because I don't have any fate die.
Okay.
I'm just yelling with my sure-ass temper.
Okay.
We will kill you, and I will smile the entire time. So please leave.
Roll your water, I suppose.
I think that would be fire.
No, I'm yelling at them.
Yep.
With
Yeah,
my
but it's more of a intimidating.
Passion. More passion.
Every person in the horde.
I'm telling them the truth. I'm just... Oh, fuck.
They don't even hear you. And the result of your screaming at them is they're tossing something back across at you. And one of those things is a really heavy bottle that hits you in your head. Gonk. Do you have any armor? No.
No, but I'm some stone. Can I roll for that?
Yep. Roll your stone.
Oh boy, they're not going to be happy with me.
Nope.
Nope.
You take a point of damage.
Okay, this
You're
is...
just rolling garbage today.
Yep.
Yeah. But don't worry, when I get out there and start chewing at their legs with my 2 guards beating their skulls in, they'll change their mind.
Well, I'm going to continue moving around the corner here.
Very beleaguered, yes. Very beleaguered Shamashi Temple.
With my black-bladed sword in one hand and my war axe in the other.
It's a very interesting sword.
It is.
I really am going to have to ask to look at that someday.
You still haven't seen it!
Oh, yeah. The best part is it's probably good that it hasn't had to be used up until now.
Yeah. Well, I used it in the last fight, but you were unconscious for it.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun day I don't remember.
Goman's like, I keep hearing about this sword, but I've never seen it, so I can't really follow up on it. And Camford's like, I've seen this sword every fucking time I've been with the wolf.
You know what, that's fair. Every time I've been with Rory, it's either been on a ship just stuff or shopping. So...
Whereas I swear to God, he sneezes and draws the sword.
Somebody sneeze. Just like, what? Who's coming to fight? I'll kill you.
I'm glad I'm in I bring Rory to a situation where we're calm and just relaxed walking.
Yeah.
Being both slightly short-tempered.
You're short-tempered.
Would you be... What are you carrying with you? I mean, it's dark, so... I mean, Rory can smell and has a decent night vision. Ganfred, not so much, and your guards not so much.
I've got guards that can carry torches in one hand and a sword in another.
Very good.
Might want to go with the shield.
You got 5 guards coming with us. At least 2 of them can have a torch.
Yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
then the other 3 have shields. And I would argue that the 2 with torches probably have the shield slung across their back so that they can at least turtle.
Keep moving around the corner there.
Whoop.
And then you died.
There you die.
And then the dragon rears back its claws.
Well,
I already
that's
dealt with the
unpleasant.
dragon. That was not... I'm a big tough guy, and I like to fight. But when I met the dragon on Mardura, I'm just like, no, I'm gone. It's like, fuck that.
Because it's a dragon.
It's like, the guy I was with was like, I'm gonna play chess with a dragon. And I'm like, you're fucking stupid. I'm leaving.
They're there.
Yep.
So I'm sitting still and looking for more assassins I can shoot.
I'm gonna use Huntsman. I'm a master tracker, so
You are.
that would be, let's see, /R.
I'm sitting very close to the gate, to the wall,
Yeah.
so they would actually pass by at some point.
Maybe.
If they go that way.
Yeah.
I mean, they could theoretically climb the wall.
Yeah, definitely.
Has your cat reached them yet?
Yes, it does, in fact. The cat comes up to Rory and Gunfrid. Self against Rory's legs because they know each other.
Yeah, and stands up on its hind legs and claws at your leg, and that is, as you know by this time, a sign of something's bad happening.
Yeah. There's like, I just kind of look down and I go, I know. And I start sniffing around and I got 2 6s for tracking.
Ooh, nice.
I found a cat.
That'd be a waste.
Well, now you know where the cat came from.
That was fake dice there, Rory.
Yeah, I used the fake die I got to activate my Huntsman ability.
Right?
And I get the nose.
So you have one left, fake die.
Yeah.
Very good. This is actually not the nose this time.
It's the ears.
Yes. Roll your wind, Tindy. You hear a whistling sound. Oh.
Someone set up the bomb.
Someone could have just as well taken it to be a cricket. You are absolutely sure that it's the assassins communicating with each other, and Tinry will hear it too. You know it's not sound that any animals that you know of would make, so it's got to be sentience. And after that, you can, sort of connect the dots. Probably the bad guys. Rory will also interpret this as shit. They've seen us.
Mm-hmm.
They know we're coming
Good.
because it comes exactly when you come around the corner.
Pride. Rory to the fray.
Oh, good.
But that's good, because
Yeah.
then Rory will draw the attention towards him,
Yep.
and I can sneak around them and actually shoot them in their backs.
I feel like that's a practice procedure for you guys.
Pretty much.
So, new turn then. Fire 3, anyone? That's Rory.
Me.
Okay. Rory moves. Where will you put yourself?
Well, where did the whistles come from?
Right, I should mark that.
Oh, no.
Because I heard whistles and that's where I'm beelining.
Direction.
What direction?
Oh, there you go.
I can't see.
The
Oh, yeah. Okay, there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow, your guys are making a death sandwich.
Just like the guards and Gantrith are coming up behind me, and they're just like, so are we? And then you just see my ears sort of twitch in the torchlight, and then I just break into a sprint.
Well, that's not a good sign.
I don't know what makes me
What's
mad.
What's that, Rory? It smells like meat in the wind.
It's like they have us surrounded. All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men.
That's pretty much everyone else. No, you have fire 1.
Yeah, I got him. He's a smart man, not a strong man.
No. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, you have fire too.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah,
Ganford also has fire too,
Yep.
and you get to move all your troops as well.
as I said, I'm sneaking around to see, and
Where is sneaking around? This way or that way?
towards the sound.
Okay,
I
where's
heard the sound. You
Fair
said
enough.
that. You said I heard the sound.
Yes, I did.
You probably hear it running too.
Into the darkness you go.
Yeah, and
Just been eaten by the darkness.
because I want to sneak up on them from behind and shoot them in the back.
Sounds good to me. You can roll for wind. A die for your elven eyes.
Okay.
This is to find the people that you're looking for. That's ooh. Why are you rolling so well again? Oh right, it's my players.
To be fair, I haven't been doing so good.
It's like it's your players, except Goblin.
Oh, don't worry. Goblin will have his retribution when he's chewing on this guy's leg.
Yeah.
Who threw the bottle?
Right, I'll have you. Just pick up the bottle, smash it on the ground, and start shanking people.
Yeah.
What are you talking about smashing on the ground? He's going to prove his rage. He's going to break it over his own head.
Don't worry, I got a hand
right
axe.
away, or are you gonna take your time to aim?
Yeah, I'm aiming.
Okay, so you're shooting next turn.
Yeah.
Goblin, you're standing there in front of all the angry horde.
Yep, the
They're
door's...
gonna try to break down the door now.
Oh, don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to tell Granford's guards, with the blood running down my head, when you hear them slam the door and line up for another shot, open it. And then run out and club as many as you can.
Ting! They will pull out their swords.
Yes, attack!
Yeah.
We're trying to be police who will try to pacify a crowd. No, we're
Cry
gonna.
havoc.
Hey, they threw the
Let's slip the Rowry of War.
Yeah.
his hand axe and he's...
There's a very loud crack from the door. It's the beam that is holding it in place is halfway broken now. By now,
All right, I tell
next time they will get through.
Yeah, open it as
So
soon as
the
they do.
Shamashi
Throw them off balance. I'll tell them to prepare health potions and make yourself safe. And yeah, tell the guards, when they open it, so open the doors as soon as they're about to hit the door so they launch themselves forward and not fall down.
The
Go in.
Shamashi priests be opening the door so that guards can, because if they are opening the beam,
They won't be able.
Yeah, the priests can do the beam opening, and the guards will do the
correcting.
havocing.
Oh, yeah. And then once they fall down, please start attacking. And don't worry, I will be there right at your side.
Okay, so there's a large crack from the door.
I line up
The
okay.
Shamashi priests
One, open.
open. They quickly lift up the beam, and the two guards rush out, screaming at the top of their lungs.
Oh, wait, I actually asked them to stay there and let them, the guys trying to bash the door and throw them.
You are not a commander, sir.
Okay.
Are you going to attack
Yes.
the horde? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm going right at him. Tooth,
You
tooth and hand axe.
are a stupid man. For that, I'm going to give you a fate die.
I am a short-tempered guy. Yes, I am. And,
Peacekeeping mission.
and I'm
That's
going...
your first fate die in a while, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was going to ask the
Did
lady
you have
about...
one the same as before, or did you have none? At this point?
I had one, but I spent that trying to...
Right, so
planning
now
a
you have
little
one
ambush.
again. Okay.
And can I use profanities while I'm running out?
Yes.
I'm also...
That's your charge, is it?
Yeah,
Profanity,
I'm charging. I'm
profanity, profanity.
screaming this hellish vulture screech out of my throat. This demonic... Think of an alligator screech followed by some sort of bird callish kind of thing. Just very bad noise to get who's ever not getting attacked to run the hell away.
Right.
They just unleash. They just open the gates to hell. That's what I want them to think.
Okay, so roll your water plus the fate die.
Okay.
And you have 2 more dice because you have guards with you.
And no, okay, so my hand axe doesn't do anything. Yeah, so I'm yelling at them this turn, and then I'm asking them to attack. And if there's anybody still left, I'm biting them in the leg. I'm preparing that for next turn.
Yeah.
Like turkey.
And I have my 12 dice for drunken mob.
Okay, 2 normal successes. Wow, I'm not doing great.
Well, I have 1, 2, 3 successes. Yeah, they are so drunk that they don't even notice the dwarf coming at them.
No one ever does.
Give me the fake die.
Yes,
It was a noble attempt.
I'm still going after him. Okay, so yeah, we're out there, and Goblin's leading a charge. He can't fight.
Gunford, you can roll for the 2 guards. They have 2 dice plus 2 dice because they have weapons and stuff.
Mhm.
And so they have 4 dice. I'm going to give them 6 dice together because they're shielded and all that stuff. The drunken mob has 12 dice.
Freaking drunken mobs.
The middle. Is that any sort of negative being
Yes,
plastered?
that is a good negative. So give them an extra. Give 7 dice to the guards because to Ganfrid's mercenaries because in total because the drunken people are drunken and can't really fight that well.
4 and a 6.
Oh, well, you're having my luck tonight, bud.
Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, your guards are getting swamped because they are running into. They're 2 people running into a mob of 12 people with swords and shields. That's not a terribly good idea. They thought they would get solid backup from the dwarf.
I'm trying.
It doesn't matter how solid the backup is when you're rolling 6 or 7 dice against 12. Odds are less than half in your favor. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they don't know
Yeah.
the competence of Goblin. So by the time they realize his competence,
Yeah.
it's not so good. So I'm going to say that one of the guards die here.
Oh God! Come on.
Literally by the mob. The other one is not dead yet. He's going to want to get the hell out of there.
But against 12 dice, he's dead now already, so...
He's going to make a chase roll. He's going to run.
Against 12 dice.
I'm going to, yes, but he'll get, you have a point.
Yeah. It's like, the odds are ridiculous against them.
They can't all get through to him at once because he will be running back through the gate.
Which the bar's out of place, and they'll be swarming right behind him. And
Yeah,
there's no one else there.
Right behind him. But if he's fast enough, he'll get away. Or at least keep them.
Against 12 dice.
They don't all get to roll against him at once. When he gets into the gatehouse, that's going to be 2 or 3 versus him.
And they're still drunk.
And they're drunk. So it's
That meant a lot that time.
is what I'm saying
Yeah.
at that point. Because the gatehouse is a bit of a bottleneck there. That gives him some room.
Sorry, Ganford. I really didn't mean to kill Jack. No,
I didn't expect trained soldiers would run from a bottleneck area into death.
That's a fair point. I think they overestimated, or maybe they just ignore. You can decide here, Ganford. It's a fair point. Are they simply going to ignore what Goblin says?
Well, because, like, sound tactics is, yes, the idea of taking the bar down, having them, suddenly come forward, works way better than running into the mob that's already proven that they're able to break down the gate.
Right.
Plus, I don't see them as, looking at Goblin and being like, yes, he's the one we're going to take orders from. Ganford said, we'll pacify the crowd, and so they're going to use their obvious training to be like, okay, we're going to do that in
Here's
the most
choke
effective
point.
way possible.
Yeah.
Goblin will have problems because he rushed forward and they did.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Goblin gets clobbered. I mean, no offense, Goblin, but you're not the trained soldier.
If we're retconning,
Yeah.
really rushing forward anyway.
he's too angry. He got hit in the face with a bottle.
He did. I'm going to give it to Goblin's definitely going forward.
He did get a fate dice for doing something stupid.
Yeah.
So
Yes, I'm giving him a fate die again.
Okay.
Let's hope it saves him.
Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm
Rushing out into the drunken mob,
screaming
at the top
Like a
of your
demon.
lungs, and
Like
they
a-
will attack you. I'm actually going to look here to be precise on how many people can attack you at once.
They also partially disregarded the fact that he came out screaming, right?
4 or 5 or so. But it's
Does
just love
does
how the
Goblin
guards-
dress like a Shamashi priest? Because that's where their anger's directed.
at this point, it's, what is it, 1:15 in the night. They're drunk. They say smash everyone inside. They are not target seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love picturing the look on the guards' faces. Okay, we're gonna do this, and shield wall, and then Goblin just goes ah, like between their legs, rushing out like Titus Pullo, and it's like, fucking idiot. It's like, do we go get him?
Leroy Jenkins.
It's like Commander didn't say anything about making sure he stays safe, so we stay here.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's too short-tempered to think sometimes.
Hopefully you survive. I legitimately hope you survive.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. But don't worry, I got a second character who's really good at hitting things, so...
I can see the guards just trying to whistle to call him back like they'd call their horse.
Well, they
You
have
are
wait, oh,
storming at them.
and can I have a dice for their drunkenness? It's a little hard to hit something small when their eyes are crossed. I'm really pulling on as much as I can. Wait, do I get one dice for each drunk guy?
Let's see now. I would say, how many people can reach a dwarf at once?
Drunk?
Yeah. 4
well,
or 5?
They're probably all trying to get to me, but they're stumbling over themselves. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll 6 dice against you, Goblin. They have
Alright.
tools and stuff.
Oh, of course they do.
I mean,
Okay.
some of those sticks are longer than your thing.
All right.
So I'm rolling my 6 dice here.
Can I add a dice to my 3 for their drunkenness?
Okay.
And not one for each drunk guy.
No, just 1 die because they're drunk.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna die, so I'll apologize for my actions now.
Okay, let's see what happens.
1-6 on my fate die.
I have a 4 and a 6, and the rest
Every
is
fucking time it's
terrible.
got 1 dice! Every fucking time! I've got a 1-6 on my fate die.
Give me the fate die back. You used it.
Boy.
They don't clobber you that hard.
The qualifiers.
All
You're
right.
stone, which means that you're not broken yet,
No.
but you are being swamped by the horde, and they're also gonna. Those who are not clobbering Goblin will go into the breach, as it were. So they're gonna be fighting the guards.
I really wish I got like 4 or 5, 3 6s on that one. That would have been so funny.
That would have been interesting. Okay, that was that turn because you had fire 1, right?
Yep.
Fire 3. Oh, was it 2? Yes, fire 3 again.
Alright. When I moved up
that's-
to
that's
the
just
edge of the
blackness.
shadow, you didn't
Yes,
reveal anything else. So I
All
don't...
that's left is darkness.
all darkness. Hello, dark. Yes. Okay, where are we going?
Towards the whistle. Ah!
Oh, distant reveal. There we go.
There was just 27 guys there.
I hope so. That will be a whirling dervish of assassin death.
Wish I had your skills, pal.
I gotta protect my pack. Click, click.
Oh. Oh, damn it.
And they're in light armor, so I don't...
Okay, I'm gonna say like this. that person that you spotted is trying to move away from Rowery. That's the chase roll, because you'll be able to tell Rowery, there it is. There he is, or she is.
I won't be able to, but Rory can't see me.
That's true. Which means, okay, so Rowery can't see this person who's moving away from him unless Rowery passes another wind check.
This person that I'm right next to?
Yep. She
Okay.
is, but you haven't.
Oh,
I rolled a single 6 on my sneak here.
just wind.
You can add your nose.
I got a 5.
Okay, that means that you still haven't spotted this person who is moving out of the way.
Well, if they're moving away from me, I got a success, they got a 6.
Yeah.
Perhaps I see them, but I am not, by the time I see them, I'm not close enough to do anything about them leaving my range.
Well, the 6 breaks the tie, right?
Oh, I was just figuring, like, I can't do anything about it, but at least I see them.
You will hear a rustle in the leaves.
Okay, so I at least know the direction to follow.
Exactly.
Okay.
And as that happens, you know, yeah, I think I'll do that. Ambush! And it's a terrible fucking roll.
Good.
Yeah, an arrow, because I didn't get a single 6, gets stuck in your leather jerkin. And it comes from, I'll show you. Okay, that didn't work. I should not have done a shape. I should have done freehand. That direction.
Just like...
So it's basically it glances off your leather jerkin. It would have gotten stuck in your skin otherwise, but it glances off.
just
Yeah, it's obviously too dark for whomever is doing it.
can't see the black fur.
That's oh, and there's another ambush.
Oh, yes.
No, not you.
No.
On you. Yes.
Really?
Well, it's still Fire 3's turn.
Damn. Why are you super hidden? That means I have to roll wind to discover you.
Yeah.
And she did the same, and now we're back to everyone knows who everyone is.
You, they don't, because you had how many sneak?
4.
Lots. Yeah. Yeah, they have no idea that you were there. So that means that there's 2 more ambushings coming on Rowery instead, I suppose. They don't have that many fate dice left.
Well, at least I soaked up some fate die for you guys.
Okay. This one hits. It's damage.
Well, I get a soak, don't I?
No, well,
A
it's
stone? Isn't that what happens when I get hit?
yeah. You take a damage of stone. Yeah, you don't roll your stone.
Oh, it's only 1 damage?
It's enough to get through your armor,
Oh.
isn't it? So that's 2 points of stone on you, right?
I have 2 points of stone, and if they hit me for 2 points of damage, I take 1 damage of stone.
What happens is that you are running towards the noise.
Uh-huh.
Arrows from 2 different directions strike at you. 2 of the arrows just whistle by, but the third one hits a nice gap and causes damage.
Right. And you said it did 2 damage, so One gets soaked by armor, so it does 1 damage to me.
It's all or nothing, so it's 2 damage.
Oh.
Gunfrid, your turn. Yep.
Well, all I know is there's stuff up this way.
Yeah. Gunfrid, you and the guards will roll wind to find the sneakies. Because right now there's a bunch of signs that bad shit is happening.
Yeah.
Swearing Wolven.
Like swearing wolven. And the whistling of arrows through the night. I have 3 successes for the snake. One of them is a 6.
That sounds lovely. So I've got my 2 wind and my 5 guys.
Yep.
I have 5 successes. One's a 6.
Yay!
Okay,
Teamwork. Teamwork.
you spot 2 guys. So let's do some revealing here.
Jeff Squad for the win.
Yeah, no, if you have many eyes.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking out. And that's going to help. There you go.
Well, since we're on horseback, can we just continue on to there?
Oh, you're going to ride him down.
That's kind of the point.
I have heard of you doing this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
Okay, you have your stone or fire, doesn't matter. You have your horse, so that's 2 dice plus 2 more dice. That's 4. You have your weapon, that's 5. And you have 5 more guys with you. That's 10.
Yep.
I have 3.
I don't like assassins.
Early
So-
horse.
Roll.
Oh, that's a shitty roll. 6 and 2 4s.
I rolled as well as I could almost. I didn't roll all 6s, but I did roll a total of 16. So that's 2 5s and a 6.
Oh, see, I've got 2 4s and a 6, so... And attacker wins on the tie, and there's no tie break because 6s are the same.
Ah, you're the attacker, so
Yeah.
you win. This is as even as it could get. And at this point, the attacker wins. So you do cause 2 points of damage, which isn't enough to kill.
No.
Tell us what happens. You're trying to box that fellow in, but ooh, is it a slippery one?
Yeah, so we come around the corner, and between the lot of us, we spot where the archers are, and seeing one of them in the line we're still riding on, we quickly spur into action. Thinking that, of course, we'll box him in, maybe hammer him against the wall, and that'll be that. Unfortunately, he is a very slippery fellow, so while I do manage to catch him with my blade and horse, I haven't managed to cut him down.
Yep, that's true. Tindri.
Yeah, I have my 9 dice,
Yes.
and I'm shooting at that guy.
The one that backed away from Rowery.
Because I've been aiming at that guy all this time.
Yep, that's where the 9 dice come in.
Go for the teeth.
And that person is completely unaware that
Yes.
you're doing this, which means that there's no resistance roll to this. If you get your enough damage, it's dead assassin.
I have 1, 2, 3 5s and 1 6.
Yeah, it's a dead assassin.
Bring them off like flies.
Rowery will hear, ugh.
Rowery has the best reaction.
Right, Gunfrid, how much fire do you have?
One, I go last pretty much anyway.
Okay, Gunfrid controls the mercs.
Yeah.
fighting 4 drunken louts.
Yep. You guys
They have 2 dice for being there.
Yeah.
2 dice more for having shields.
Are they also on horseback? Stanford?
Are they on Gemford? Are they on horseback?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. That actually helps a lot. So 2 dice for being there, 2 dice for shields, and they have the sword advantage. So that's another 2. That's 6. That's 8.
And they're drunk.
Yeah, and they're drunk for 9.
9. Yes.
And I will throw in my support as best I can with my tiny hand axe and my teeth. So, I'll see if I can get a 6 for you.
Yep. Nope.
2. Nope.
No 6. I'll roll my 4. I have 2 6s and a 4.
I've got 2 4s and a 5. Darn.
That is enough because we have the same number, but I have 6s.
Give it the 6s, yep.
That means that they managed to, in fact, overwhelm the 2 guards, and one of them managed to jump up there, grab him, and pull him down from his horse, and then punch him intensely. So he has now taken 2 points of damage.
Damn it, Jack.
Actually, this is my fault. I'm really sorry, Michael. I'm really fucking over your guys.
Yes, you are.
I know.
Meanwhile, we have 6 other people who are going to keep clobbering Gobbin.
Okay, I'll roll stone.
Yep.
And I'll...
Oh, and you're already hurt for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another 2 points.
Actually, I'm hurt for 3 because I got hit with a bottle earlier. I'll be honest.
Oh, right. Yes,
Yep.
you are. But you're not broken yet because you're a dwarf.
Nope.
So you take 1 more damage before you're broken.
Cool. So 2 stone.
Yeah. Oh, this is not going to go well. Unless I roll all ones, which shouldn't be known to happen. Roll all ones. But I only have 3 successes.
So what does throwing an experience do?
Oh, you've been wrestling against a bear, right?
I've survived a bear attack. I can handle drunk idiots.
If you get to re-roll any die you want from this roll.
Okay. How many experiences can I use?
1 for each roll.
Okay. I got a 6, and I will use my bear experience to re-roll the 3 I got.
Go ahead.
I've seen a dragon on Majora.
Yes. Okay. Re-roll it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah, they still kind of win,
It's always by 1 normal-ass die. This is driving me crazy.
but they don't have any 6s, so it's 1 damage,
Okay.
which breaks your character.
Mm.
So you're
Oh.
broken by now.
Okay, so I can't do anything on my next turn.
That's correct.
Hmm.
And I would like you to roll your death roll.
And I've lost 2 experiences. Okay,
Yeah, but that
so
means that you're that much closer to leveling up.
I mean,
When you're filled up all your experiences, you gain a new ability.
oh,
So it's not an entirely bad thing.
okay.
So roll stone, basically. You want 1 success. Does anyone want to lend him a fate die?
Please don't. I did this to myself.
Okay.
You can add.
I don't. I spent that for yelling.
Oh, okay.
And I can't keep getting one for constantly being attacking. I got a 4.
Yep, that's enough. You live.
Yay.
You're just out of this particular fight. So,
That's not good.
Rory.
Yes. I got shot
By an elephant.
by a very stupid man from this direction. I'ma find him.
He does not want to be caught. Escape roll. 3 fire against your fire. If you want to add fake dice for a chase. Yeah. I rolled 2 1s and a 4.
Oh, now you roll the ones.
Yes, now I rolled the ones.
I rolled 2 6s and a 4
Yeah.
Well,
without fate dice. Oh yeah, motherfucker, this guy's going down.
Close combat.
It's like, you think a bow will help you?
and then you shove the bow down his throat.
What do you think I am, a dwarf?
Okay, so I have 3 fire plus sword, 2 weapons, and I'm going to use a fate die on Berserk.
Okay.
So
Don't, please.
6d6, 2 5s and a 6.
I'll roll my fire. Am I going to use any fate die for this guy? I have 2 left. Okay, I'll do it. Murder sickle out. I have 3 5s, which is not enough.
Nope.
I have a 6,
And he's the attacker, if I remember correctly.
and it's the attacker. That's all my fate dice. What happens?
Well, tries to block. My axe bites it. I lash out with my axe. And I catch him in the shoulder. And it sort of jerks his arm aside. Which I then bring down my sword and lop his hand off at the wrist.
Ah!
Because I used, I activated my Berserk, so maim, so I get to permanently disfigure this person. So his no longer has a right hand, and he took 2 damage.
No, he took 1 damage.
He took 2, axes 2.
He took 2 damage. Fuck! Ouch. Yep, that's not break him, but, you know, not a happy camper. Gunfrid, up by your scene, the assassin is moving first and is going to try and make a break for it because, holy shit, I'm being ridden down by 6 angry people. So, obviously, you get 2 dice because he's hurt. And then all the rest of the 6 dice, and I have my 3. Roll a 4 and a 5. Do I have a chance to escape?
I'm just trying to think of my math here. So I've got 2 for his injury, 2 for my element, 5 for my guys, 2 for my horse.
Look deep into your heart. Do you think you survive?
I think so.
I'm gonna call that a probably not.
2 4s, 2 6s.
He doesn't get away.
Yeah.
He's trying to get away. And you are just always, there's just too many. And wherever he turns, there is a horse cutting off his escape. And it doesn't help that he's already been slashed.
You knock him to the ground with a stroke to the back of his head with your mace, and then the horses of your other men just trample him.
That is what we typically do. That's what happened to the last guy.
I didn't hear what you said, Mikkel.
This was not an attack roll. This was just him trying to get away. Now Gunfrid gets to roll the attack roll.
Three 6s, 2 4s, 2 5s.
So I reiterate my previous narration.
Yeah. And like I said, that's exactly what I did to the last one that tried to run away that we ran down.
It's dead.
Yeah.
What? Your turn. Are you gonna shoot the person who Rory has maimed?
I'm
See, it's funny because whoever's sending these assassins after us, it's clearly a shadow actor. But they keep sending assassins after us, and we keep killing them all. Eventually, they're going to run out of assassins. There's only so many super trained ninjas in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Especially at the disposal of one particular actor.
have I managed to take a shot at aim at that?
No.
So
This is
how
without
many-
the aim.
how many?
Best part is we at least got one alive. So
Your 5
questions are going to
plus
be
your elven
fun.
bow,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it, isn't it? I think so. It's going to be 3 dice.
How can I put nine?
I'm not sure. Oh, because it was an amber. I don't remember. Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Huh?
yeah, because I was hidden. They didn't see me.
Right. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So how many do I get extra for that?
Well, the hidden was they couldn't roll to soak.
Yeah, they can roll. So,
Okay, so a 5 then.
a 5. Well, that is at least 1 point of damage, because you hit it.
Yeah.
And that person had already taken 2, so yeah, broken. Yay. Tell us what happens. How do you hit?
Well, I couldn't aim as well as I wanted to, but I took a shot to the heart, and it said thump in his neck.
Yep.
So he fell down, paralyzed, if not dead.
Yep. Oh, he's dead. There is now a lot of blood on Rowry.
There already was. I cut off his hand.
Yeah. Gunfrid, your 2 soldiers by the gate. They're fighting angry mob.
Oh, those poor guys.
Yeah, and I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a much better roll for them. 2 6s, 2 5s.
Ooh. And I have 4 guys. And I roll a 4 and a 5. That's not enough.
Yay!
Spectacle.
Two, yes, exactly. Well, 2 6s and 2 5s. That causes 3 damage, which basically means that 3 of the drunken louts are dispatched as... Oh, wait, I got to add 2 dice because one of your guards was hurt. That adds a 5 to mine, which is not enough to even the odds.
Hey!
So, what happens? How are you dispatching of 3 people?
Well, as my 2 men themselves are laying about, smashing with their shields, swinging their blades to not necessarily try and kill them, but, you know, you have to remove them by any means sometimes.
Yep.
One of the worst mistakes they made, though, was probably pulling the man off the horse, because trained war horses don't like risk to their owners.
This is true.
And unfortunately, since then, it's started to rear up and lay about with its hooved feet as well,
Lovely.
laying into those poor, unfortunate drunkards that chose the wrong temple.
It's like swinging about wildly with his rock hands.
Yeah.
I'm going to position some more of those drunken louts because, of course, you killed 3 of them, but there is 9 or so left. Right, that's what you got. But you didn't need that this time because, yeah. So there's 9 of them left, and I am not so sure that they are in the mood to fight 2 mounted soldiers who have just basically thrown 3 of them around like they were made of paper. So I'm just gonna have them disperse
Oh
and
shit,
run
they're
away,
fighting back!
which means that Goblin survives.
Yeah.
But you have 4 damage. Instead of being broken, you can take a consequence. I should have told you that.
I feel like at this point I can get myself back to working condition.
Yeah. Consequences are something more permanent, so...
Yeah, like, look, they're going away and the assassins were taken care of. I can go inside and just...
Nurse your wounds.
My pride, though. I'm gonna need to talk to Rory about that one.
This is true.
So yeah, I'm just gonna get up. You better run.
Blood oozing from his
Yeah,
nose,
just,
the
I'll
tooth
lift-
flying on the
I'll
ground.
lift a very weak thumbs up to the 2 guards and...
What did you do, dude? There's a Kamashi priest lying there, all bloodied up by someone who you just gave him what for. But other than that, you have defeated this attack as well, and peace will return to the Shamashi temple. I think the priests at this point,
Ready to kick us the fuck out.
Yeah.
high priest is really wanting to speak to Gubbin, but Gubbin is out of it, right? You just collapsed. And you've depleted their apothecary supply, and what is going on here?
When Gum wakes up, whatever time, I will talk to him personally. Obviously.
Well, you're out for the night. I wonder
Exactly.
what kind of a healing scene do we have for getting him back on his feet?
I'm half expecting to have to carry a litter on one of the horses so we could still leave on time.
Just the one guard on the ground could pick me up like a child and just carry me into the bed. I don't think I weigh that much.
No.
And then the apothecaries apply the potions to me, and then I guess this is a moment. I have a moment in that bed where I'm awake, and I said, I nearly doomed good people.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna talk to somebody or any of my compatriots who will listen. Just can they possibly help me get back up to shape?
I'll do like this. You will wake up the next morning without damage because they're taking care of you.
Mhm.
But you will have a point of fear instead because of that scary freaking moment.
I'd say that's more of him just realizing I doom people. It's more sadness and lack of existence.
Yeah, exactly. And it is now 11 here in the Atlantic Provinces. So we are going to call it here. Goblin has woken up.
He's had a moment of clarity.
It's a moment of 30, but it's also woken up just at the time when you have to get yourselves down to the boat.
Do I not have to roll for the arrow I took?
Say again?
Well, I got shot with assassin arrow.
Was it poisoned is what he's asking.
Yes, it was. Thank you for reminding me. Roll stone. You need 2 successes.
Okay.
It all throw.
No. Well, yes, but that's... Yeah, okay, so add another die for the healing potion.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm down to 2 potions, but let's see if I can help you out.
3d6. Got 2 successes. One of them's a 6.
How many successes?
2. One of them's a 6.
Damn it. Okay, instead of taking more damage, you take an exhaustion.
I am immune to black blood poison.
And you see Goblin there. Oh, okay. Just with the empty potion bottle. All right.
And of course, by morning, the effect will have faded. So
Mhm.
you're also out for the rest of the night, but they're not going to come back either. So there you go. Yeah, so you have to get yourself down to the port and to the ship. That's the next step in this.
I'll probably apologize to Granford really quickly that I put your soldiers in my hands and I threw them to a mob.
It's like when I get helped back, like limping back into the sick bed, I see you sleeping there getting tended to, and I just kind of like show you the hand that I cut off the assassin and was like, turns out you were right.
Lean back. Well, at least I did something right. For one smile in the last couple of days.
And with that, we'll call it for tonight. I'm going to put up another doodle poll for the next session, and we'll go from there.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you all for playing tonight.
Yep. Good playing with you guys again.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.
You too.
Yeah.